Regulatory Authority of Namibia has announced the reduction of mobile and fixed termination rates. The interconnection rates of SMS between operators has also been reduced across all telecommunication providers. For more, we are now joined by Eliane Vosvloer. She is the head of economic and sector research at CRAN. Many thanks for joining us, Eliane. Why was the reduction necessary?
Good afternoon. I think it is important that one follows the Act and the law, and our Act, the Communications Act number 8 of 2009, states that interconnection rate should be cost reflective, and it may not be more than the long run marginal cost. So therefore it is important that it be revised every now and then. We have also received some requests from other operators, except from the more, I cannot say the dominant operator because a number of them were declared dominant, but some of the competitive operators that we review the mobile termination rates and thereby also the fixed termination rates to see if it is possible to introduce a reduction.
Mm-hmm. Now, looking at it from the perspective of this reduction, what effect do you see this having on the market?
We can see from the previous reduction, which was introduced in 2009, that it had a huge positive impact in the sense that costs have reduced and therefore prices to the end consumer have reduced. It created jobs in the market. It created more competition in the market, more entrants were able to enter into the market, and the overall economic benefit of this type of reduction was just very good for the market. And last year, MTC at the 8th lowest prices in Africa. So we can see that overall this type of reduction is very good for the economy of Namibia.
Now, looking at it from the perspective of subscriber base, the total number of subscribers that you have in Namibia, is this also likely to show up as we have the reduction in interconnectivity rates?
Currently, we have about 2.2 million subscribers in Namibia. Prices have reduced significantly, as I've stated, from 2009 onward. We can see that prices are still reducing. I don't believe that there will be such a huge reduction onward on this reduction. However, because we see that the reduction is now starting to come more on the data side and on the broadband side, and that is how the market moves, because people are moving more and more towards the usage of data. However, it makes the usage of voice more available and more accessible to all consumers in the market, and it makes the cost that competitors pay to each other less, which means that other competitors will be able to compete more efficiently and more effectively with MTC, who is the main and the dominant player currently in the market on voice and data.
Eliane, how does Namibia compare to other countries, other neighboring countries, say Angola and South Africa?
Between Angola and South Africa, I'm not so sure about Angola, but definitely in South Africa our rates are much cheaper. I believe on the price index, South Africa is rated 30th, Namibia is rated currently 8th. So our prices are much lower than other countries in Southern Africa, which is very good. Kenya is of course Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda are the countries that are currently the cheapest. So therefore there is still scope for us to improve in terms of pricing, but if we compare ourselves to the South African market, we are very competitive and much cheaper.